This is PayPal, and it has been a dog of a stock. But PayPal is cheap, and it's in a good position to re-energize its growth if it could supplant itself as a stable coin play going forward. Let's go back in time and take a look at when PayPal stock peaked here. Right here in 2020, $271 billion in enterprise. They were doing $21 billion in revenue, and the growth rate was very high, 21%, but it peaked because growth started to slow, 18% in 2021 and 8% in 2022. One more thing to mark. 1 year later, the net income margins peaked here. 12% in 2020 became 17%. This was the high. They only went down from here. This change in growth rate to a lower growth rate and change in net income margin to a lower margin is what cratered the stock and what made it revalue itself from, look at this, 100 times net income here in 2020 to a much lower rate today. If you've been watching our videos and want to invest alongside us,
click the link in the comments, select your brokerage,
search for ticker RVER wherever you buy stocks.
Thank you, and now back to our video.
So remember that 100x net income margin that I said when it was growing at more than 10%? Look at it now when it's growing much more slowly. This number is about 14 times net income. Very cheap, but what happened here is look at the growth. Remember it was 20%, now it's 5% this year, and only looking at 3 to 7% over the next upcoming years. So the market is not willing to give it a massive multiple. So how do they change that and get a better multiple? They change this number right here. This 3% growth that they're looking for needs to be 10, and then the market is going to start to love this company again. How do they get to 10? Probably supplant itself as a huge player in stablecoin transfers. Now, one thing people don't know about PayPal, on 6 continents in this world, PayPal is the #1 transfer agent, bigger than Visa, bigger than MasterCard, bigger than everyone, mostly because of the Venmo business, but also the PayPal business. They have all of those customers all over the world that could be using stablecoins. If they can implement that, if they can push this 3% growth rate to a new number and tell a story that they are a stablecoin player, PayPal's valuation will probably change significantly to the upside. PayPal stock has a low valuation, but they also have a low growth rate expectation. If they can change that in the investor's mind, if they can move the growth rate of their revenue up, hopefully or probably connected to stablecoin, you could see the stock revalue higher significantly. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate all the likes, all the subscribes, all the comments. If there's anything you guys want to see, let us know.